Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Crypto Nightly. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. And dude, it set higher highs. We were going to make the title that Desert was wrong. But instead of making that the title, we're just going to tell everybody Desert was wrong. All right, let's get into it. We're going to talk about it. I don't even know what day it is. Maybe it's Wednesday. Maybe it's Thursday. It's probably Thursday because it's not Friday. So let's get it.
What's up?
What's up, man? How we doing?
Oh, we're doing all right. Oh, that's bright. That's bright. That's right in the face, bright.
Shout out to Jaleesa. She was very punctual today. Most of the time, she's the one that was late. But today, she was telling us we were tardy. Can you believe that?
Must have had some good traffic out there in California today or something.
Yeah. She must have walked home and then beat the traffic by 3 or 4 hours.
Right?
Sheesh.
What's going on?
Dude, not a whole lot. Been in Colombia. It's amazing. I love it. My wife keeps getting mad because I love it. I was like, hey, is it cool if we move here? And she was like, you've been there for 2 days. You crazy? And I was like, well, is that a yes? Right. What if I find a nice private school for the kids? What's going on? Can we do this? You know what I mean? But no, shout out to everybody. Also, I guess the big news, which I almost forgot about because I've been burning the candle at both ends the last 2 days. I'm on 6 hours of sleep in the last 2 days. And, here I am. I'm going. Got up at 5:30 this morning, started hustling, got way more things done than I ever thought I would in my entire life. I came out here with 3 impossible goals, and I think I have one of them done, which is crazy. And then it was 11:30 at night. It was 11 o'clock. I was talking to my wife, and I get a calendar notification. I had a meeting. I was ready to go to sleep. I was literally basically naked in bed. And it turns out I have a calendar meeting with Keystone. And I was like, damn it. I scheduled this meeting so long ago. I never thought I would be this tired. Now it's almost midnight. And now I have a meeting with Keystone in 10 minutes. I told my wife, I was like, look, I got to go. I got a call I forgot about. I need to take this call. So I take this call. CEO of Keystone. We had an amazing interview. If you haven't seen that interview, go check it out. We had a great time. He showed us the first generation of the Keystone. It was amazing.
I think it was like a tank.
Dude, it was amazing. I thought it was so cool. It was just such a funny thing because, of course, you know what I mean? You want it to be durable. But it's funny how they've, changed over time to be sleeker, and it's pretty. But, so he told me the 3 things that were needed in order to be an ambassador. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm there. I've been bothering you guys and flirting with your Twitter account for months now. So lay it on me, buddy. But then he said, we also want to have a win-win situation. We don't pay our ambassadors. We just want people that really care about the product. And I've been talking about Keystone for a while because I got one. I enjoyed the experience. I love what they're doing. I love all the integrations they have with Cardano. You're going to be able to vote. You're going to be able to do all of the stuff. You're going to be able to delegate your bag. You're going to be able to do cross-chain swaps. You're going to be able to do all the stuff. And I said, hey, you know what would be a really, really cool win-win? It would be if Chinvat Bridge, Jpg Empire, and Keystone banded together to put in a catalyst proposal to build Chinvat Bridge. And then we just, through Keystone, you can have access to the privacy layer of Midnight, and through Token Empire, which maybe we'll have integrated or something too. Yeah. So anyways, it was a good conversation. They said, that sounds great. We really love what you're thinking about. And I said, let's freaking go. Cardisa Latina, and, we'll have to talk to Lloyd. We're going to have to get all these people. I tagged Adam, Dean in the tweet. I tagged Charles Hoskinson. So if you haven't retweeted the tweet, I'm going to pin it up on my account. I want everybody to go retweet it. We need to let Charles know that I need support on our Catalyst proposal so we can get this Chinbot bridge done. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was cooking.
And
then right after that, I finished my call. I finished my call at 1:30. And then I get a message from Wi-Fi. And they're like, hey, sorry, we've been missing each other for quite some time now. Let's get you on the schedule. Let's get something together. Sorry, it's our fault. And I said, are you awake and available right now at 1:30 in the morning for me? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, great. They said, we'll talk to you in 50 minutes. I said, perfect. I don't have anything to do but sleep. And so,
Right.
yeah. Hit my meeting this morning, bright and early, around 7:30, 8 a.m. And knocked it out of the park. So we've been cooking, man, over here at Jpg Empire. I'll tell you what.
Yes, we definitely have a lot going on. John is like a whirlwind when it comes to making contacts, so
Dude.
We definitely are cooking. Definitely got a lot going on. That's awesome, bro. I mean, congratulations on the ambassadorship. We are a very strong supporter of Keystone. Now I guess I have to buy a Keystone wallet.
No, Desert.
No?
Shut your mouth.
Okay.
I believe
I don't have to buy.
I believe that JPEG Empire really needs to do a Keystone unboxing. And
Yes.
I happen to be outside of the country and have my own Keystone. So at some point, they might need your shipping address in order for you to do a Keystone wallet unboxing.
I can definitely do that. I have multiple camera setups right here. We can get the above view. We can get a nice little thing going on, do a big old unboxing, set it up, maybe give you guys my seed phrase.
Yeah, wouldn't that be exciting? Wouldn't that be exciting?
Probably not that part, but
dude, shout out to Daniel, shout out to Fozzie, shout out to Jaleesa, shout out to everybody out there. We love you guys. Amazing. Y'all are amazing. We appreciate the support. Everything we've got going on. We're really doing it for everybody here. We haven't taken funds from the project. We don't get paid. We do this for free, and we appreciate you. So we do it for you guys. Hopefully it's worth it, The trading bot is going to be integrated and active in about 2 weeks. So imagine that.
And whoever's in our Discord, retweet that clip that John made of the trading bot. Retweet that, make a post, retweet it, the minting link. The only way you're going to have access to the trading bot is if you own a boss. That's just all there is to it. You know what I mean? And it only takes one. So, and as we see, Cardano is at 40 cents now. So the bosses are just getting more and more expensive.
Yeah, I was actually thinking maybe it's time to make a payment, at least a partial payment, just in case.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off air.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about it when I saw the chart. I was like, ugh. So
yeah, we will definitely talk about that off air.
Yeah. But anyways, what have you been up to? I'm sorry, I was talking all about me. I'm just like,
bro, I have nothing exciting like that. I was in a house in Sedona today that I could never afford. I can never afford this house. Modern.
I mean,
it was like
get Chinbot built.
Well, yeah, maybe. But I mean, these houses, not only is the house super expensive, but you're paying for that view. Look at this view here. You know what? I'll share the screen real quick. I have it up. So I posted these pictures in Discord today. Look at this. So this is in a valley neighborhood in Sedona. That mountain right there is literally like a quarter mile away and is about 2,000 feet tall. My camera on my phone does not do it justice.
That's wild.
And then not only you are surrounded, so this mountain range right here forms like a big L. So you got the one rock granite mountain or the red mountain right there. And then you got this mountain range that forms an L around the valley that all these houses are in, you know. And these are literally views. These are the views these people have. Let's go. Let's get why is it not? Oh, because I'm on the wrong one. Okay. These are literally the views from this person's kitchen. So this is the kitchen right here. And is that it? I thought, apparently I didn't post the other one. But this view right here is from the side of the living room. They got triple sliders. You walk out to the pool and there's got a spot for a jacuzzi right here. And then that is what you're looking at from your living room. It's crazy. It's crazy. And this isn't even the craziest houses that they do out there. But once we make it, I may have to buy something like that. It won't be in Sedona just because the roads and everything are crazy in Sedona. And it's literally like an hour from my house. I'll buy something here in Prescott up in the Pines. Just as nice, but you're muted.
I truly believe that if we get some things going on and I get you out here to Colombia and you just, you go out to we'll go out to one nice place, right? We'll get some drinks. It'll be fun.
Right.
And dude, I bet you'll leave with at least 3 bad Colombian mamacitas and then you're going to stay.
No, I could never live in Colombia, bro.
Dude, you won't even speak Spanish. And that might be the best part.
Yo habla poquito español, you know. Yo habla Spanglish.
There we go. You'll get through. You'll get it.
It'll just have to
be like
by.
Visa, and you'll be like, no, cerveza.
It'll just have to come back to me. And let's see. I don't know how to say that. Yo trabajar un narco en un previous vida.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have to know a little bit of Spanish, you know, but I just don't use it. I don't use it.
I love it. Well, yeah, man, that's so funny. I mean, dude, I can't wait until you get your passport and we get out of the country. When you get out of the country, I definitely think that there's a lot of cozy home things about, you know, the U.S., but I also will say, gracias. But there's definitely like something special about like being outside.
If I move out of the country, it'll be to a tropical island, sir.
Dude, I'm down, but I mean, like, I'm telling you, these places, they feel like it, even if they're not. I'll tell you what.
It's in the middle of a jungle.
It's not.
Or, then it's on a mountain. One of them's in a jungle, one of them's on a mountain, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So. Well, then Honduras, you'll probably like the most. That's like beach on both sides.
Right. Maybe
and
the
then
tour.
The island.
I still can't move there. I mean, I got grandkids, I got kids, I got family.
You say that, bro. I'm saying like
a vacation home.
Okay, vacation home. We'll be able to afford it, bro. By the bull run.
I mean, hell, with the price you're paying for that apartment right there, I could just go down there for a month every year.
Dude, come do it. This place is awesome. I have run into so many people, and then the problem is, you know me, I freaking start talking to them.
I know.
And then I'm like, oh, I need to make
that
sure
that apartment costs less money than it costs to go to Vegas. Where you go.
Yeah, for the month.
Right, for the month. And it's in a lot nicer place.
Dude,
but no, other than that, I mean, typical day for me. So nothing big. Market's pumping.
Making any good trades?
I was able to get in a Bitcoin long this morning. My alarm went off. If you guys set that alarm that I told you to set last night on Cardano, you would have been in a big trade too. I'm just saying, you know.
Not financial advice, but you know, we say this all the time. Don't do what we do.
Right.
But just know, if you back test the things that we talk about in a very short time frame from when we talked about them, 9 out
And
of
don't
10
get me
hit.
wrong,
Not financial advice.
the alarms are not there for buy and sell signals. You set alarms to let you know because you're busy, you're working, you're doing this, you're doing that. Boom, you get a notification on your phone, you check the alarm, you're like, oh, let me look for confluence. Let me go down to the smaller time frame. Let me see what the momentum wave's doing. Let me see where it is on the 200. Oh, not only is it crossing this SR level, but it's getting above the 200 on the 7-minute. The momentum waves are pointing up. I got double green dots. You know, maybe I should take a long and set a tight stop loss. You might lose 5 in a row, but the one you win is going to be massive. You know what I mean? I lose trades all the time. You know, 5% here, 8% there, 7% there. I lose them all the time. But then I hit 60%, 50%, 40%. You know what I mean? So nobody ever has a 100% hit rate. Don't let them fool you. You know?
No, but 81 out of 100, you know, they're trading bot.
Well, that's a bot. I'm not a bot, sir. And I don't have time to stare at charts all day. Unfortunately, I have IRL obligations.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, it's about that time. Let's get into Market Watch. Let's see what's going on. I really love this transition. Like, do you love it? Do you feel so much better?
Well, I made it, so of course
Does it bring you peace? It brings me peace. I think it's great, dude.
It's a little peaceful.
All right.
Well,
hold on. No. Let's see what you're going to say.
No. Before we go, everybody, let's reset the room. Do us a favor, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're on Twitter, tag some DGens, give us a repost, do all that good stuff. Follow everybody in the scrolling ticker on the bottom. Don't forget to check out tokenempire.xyz. It is free for everybody. If you have a boss, you get access to the pro version for life. All links. Yeah, and that comes with the trading bot and the portfolio tracker and everything like that. Minting JPEG bosses are live right now, 99 ADA. All links are in the description below. If you like any of the tools that you see us using, there's a bunch of referral links down there for MEXC, Trading View, the Plow ID. There's all kinds of links down in the description. That's it.
Was that my cue?
That's your cue. About to do a lot of talking. We need some water. All right, so we are in the positive today. Looking good. Let's get this moved around. Let's get you guys a better, bigger view of what's going on here. Let's get a refresh. We are up 2.4% at 2.391 trillion. Massive volume, especially for a Thursday, coming in at 110 billion. Bitcoin dominance back up to 53.9, or it might be the same. I can't remember what it was yesterday. Ethereum at 13.3 and 12.511226304 Gwei to send an ETH transaction. We got Bitcoin coming in at 65,194. Hence the title, Bitcoin sets a higher high. Up 3.6% today. We got Ethereum coming in at 2631, up 2.3%. We got BNB still under 600, but up 2.5%, coming in at 597. Solana's rocking at 155, up 5.4%. XRP at 5886, up 1.9%. XRP just ain't doing nothing. We get that news, XRP pumps, and then it does what XRP always does and just lays there flat. So, you know, we got Dogecoin above a dime coming in at 1186. Look at that. Massive pump, up 10% today. We got Toncoin coming in at 580, up 2.5%. And we got Cardano up 6.1%, coming in at 40 cents. But this is what I want to point out. Look at this. Look at that. We are about to take the number 10 position again. So we are only 300 million away from overtaking Toncoin. And I definitely think that can happen. If Cardano keeps pumping like it did, we're going to look at some charts. We're back in the 786 on the Gone fan, or I should say the Fib speed fan. We're back above the 786. Everything is looking good for Cardano right now. So let's go ahead and check the biggest winners. Shiba, man, missed that pump, huh? Shiba up 27.2. Look at that. Everybody rotated into memes today. Look at this. Shiba up 27.3. Brett up 19.6. Bonk up 18.2. Pepe up 15%. Then we got BitTorrent up 14%. Pith up 12%. Floki up 11%. Dog with Hat up 11%. So what is that? Like eight of the what is that? 2, 4, 6 of the top 8 movers are freaking meme coins. So
I'm actually really surprised that Bob didn't pump and it actually dumped. And
that's because Cardano has no liquidity.
Yeah, but I was glad that it happened because I got another fat bag.
You got another fat bag.
Or like 45
I might have to add to my position, depending on how far it dumped.
For 45 ADA, I got over 569,000.
Wow. Yeah, I'll have to look at it tonight, and if it took a significant hit, I'm going to add to my bag for sure.
Yeah, I know the team. I am confident in the team, and I know that they're not going to give up until it does something. Right, so, I mean, all these people in Cardano have a very short time preference. They're capitulating to sell the bottom of a meme coin and rotate into a fresh meme coin at the top and then get dumped on. So, I mean, that's cool if that's what they want to do. I'm saying Bob is my conviction play. Bob is my conviction play. I'm sticking to it. They're building. Shout out to the team. They're cool. Oh, geez.
All right. So biggest losers, we got BitTensor down 2.9%. It'd be nice to see a big retracement on this to maybe get into it. Like maybe it'll dump significantly overnight so we can get in it on our weekly DCA tomorrow. I don't think it's going to, though. We got WorldCoin down 2.1. We got SWI down 2.6. I do believe we will be adding to our SWI bag tomorrow. So that'll definitely probably be one we pick up. You know, it's kind of like stabilized right there, and I don't see it dumping, but it is down a little bit. Monero's down 1.5, and that's it. Look at that. We only have 4 losers today. So market is looking good. Let's look at TradFi. Green across the board today. We got the Dow Jones at 0.6. We got S&P up 0.4. We got NASDAQ up 0.6. We got the Russell K up 0.57. And the VIX is still coming down. Let's look at pre-market. Pre-market is flat, except for, look, oil's coming down. Gas might get cheaper. Doubt it, but it might. Let's look at Asia. All right, so the Australian index 0.13, Nikkei up 0.74, no report, and Shanghai is flat. I seen somebody earlier, I can't remember who it was. It was the title to their freaking YouTube earlier, and they were like, PayPal, PayPal spikes Bitcoin run. And I don't think that's the case. I think China is spiking this Bitcoin run. Yes. Because the past 2 nights, ever since we've seen that article about it came out on Tuesday. On Tuesday they started printing money. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every night, overnight, we've sat on here and said, everything's supposed to be rolling over, supposed to be going down. And then obviously it depends on Asia. Well, last night we pumped, the night before we pumped, and it's like going against the trend. So let's start off at Bitcoin. This is what we want to see right here. So we've been saying that We need to get above 63 or 64 and stabilize there. Well, we not only have we got above there, okay, so we finally broke above the 200 and held. So as of right now, this is the first candle we've printed above the 200, which has only been open an hour and a half. So, but we are above the 200. Nice, beautiful candle. Big higher high on the daily. So that's definitely bullish. We got the 21 coming up. We got the 50 curving over. So we need to see the 50 come up and the 21 come up. Create a nice golden cross on the daily, and we're off to the races. Hopefully this time, if we continue. So let's look at the momentum. Okay, money flow turned back up. VWAP back up. Green dot going to the upside. So everything is turning right now on Bitcoin. We've pretty much held over 65,000 all day today. I mean, we were playing around with it earlier. I think my long got stopped out at like 64.8, and it like went up there so quick. Well, I hit my target of 64.8. It was 64.888. It went so quick that I didn't even have time to like adjust anything, and it just boom hit my target, kept going, and then I got busy and I wasn't able to get in any more trades. So that kind of sucked, but so yeah, definitely looking good on the daily for Bitcoin. Let's go down to the 4 hour. Let's check it out. So we're getting a little overextended from the 21 on the 4 hour also. We do have a little bearish div here on the 4 hour. You know what I mean? Lower low, higher high, or lower high, higher high. And you see like this one right here. We had this bearish div and the momentum came down, but we really didn't dip that much on this one. So we could see something similar overnight into the morning. I mean, tomorrow is Friday. Fridays are real low liquidity normally. So we could see it come down. The big thing is going to be Monday. Monday is the monthly and the quarterly close. So that I probably won't be trading Sunday into Monday. I mean, Sunday into Monday is usually a bad time anyways, but I probably won't be trading Monday because it's going to get crazy. It could get crazy. We could bang it to the low. We could bang it to the high. Just like the FOMC meeting, this is a very huge day. So unless it's something jumps out on me, I probably won't be trading. But I mean, come this time Monday night, we're actually in a new quarter and a new month. That's a different situation. We could just moon from there. So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on this weekend with Bitcoin. Let's go down to the hour. So hour's printing a green dot. We've come down. We're starting to go up a little bit. So still looking bullish for Bitcoin as long as we can hold the 200, stay above right here, stay above this 200. So as long as we stay above, what is that, about 63.9? As long as we can stay above that, we should be good. Let's go down here. SWI. So SWI is in the same situation it's been in. And it's just kind of like hovering, just kind of like boom, boom, boom. I do have some alarms set. These are on a lower time frame. This uptrend right here, I got an alarm set to see if it breaks back above. Then obviously I have alarm set on the yellow lines to see if it breaks down. We are overextended from the 21 like we have been. You know, we got the momentum going down. Money flow is not really going down though. So it's kind of flattening out, but it's not going down. Let's go down to the 4 hour. And you can see this is our resistance line right here. Matter of fact, I should extend that a little bit. And of course, because I'm moving it, the alarms are going off. So waiting to see that come back up. You know, should have an alarm set right there. Yeah, I have an alarm set right here. So if we break this, I'll be looking for a short to come down you know, tight stop loss, something like that. I'll go down here to the lower time frames and look for confluence and everything like that. If we break this 169, I was playing with that earlier this morning. I got a couple scalps. As it broke up, I pushed my stop loss. It came back down, wigged me out. Dropped below, opened another long. It pumped up, came back down, wigged me out, and all in profit because I moved my stop loss immediately to profit as soon as it pumps. So definitely looking at that. I would love to see a retracement on SWI. I definitely don't own enough SWI. So it looks like we lost the 21 on the 1 hour, on the 2 hour, and you can see as soon as we broke that on the 2 hour, as soon as we broke this trend line right here, boom, we just dumped. It wicked all the way below the bottom support and then popped back up. Tried to wick back up, couldn't. So we're kind of just playing this range right now. It's just like right in here is the range I would be looking. If we break above, open a long, tight stop loss below it. If we break below, open a short, tight stop loss above it. You know, find what works for you and just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. You know, you're not going to win them all. That's what works for me. It might not work for you. All right, let's look at FET. FET is another one that wish I had more of. I really need to expand the repertoire of coins that we go over, but we only got a little bit of time, and these are the coins I like, so these are the coins you get.
I think that's good. I would want to throw Mantra in there.
We do have Mantra down here. We can look at Mantra. It has been pumping. I've been watching it a little bit, but I don't trade it. That's why these are all at the top. These are coins I trade with, near, FET, SWI, PopCat. PopCat is like a freaking money printer. But as you can see on FET, same thing. We are right now at an SR level. So, and you can see I have an alert set right here. If this breaks, I'm going to be looking for a short position. Open that up. Watch it come down. This is a position I had earlier. Get rid of that. We are still extended, super overextended from the 21. So I'm still expecting all this to come back down. But, I mean, we could push into October and then get a big correction. But I really want to see what happens this weekend. You know, let's go down to the 4 hour real quick. As you can see, we have this uptrend. I also have an alarm set on this. See all these touches, boom, 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 boom. Alarm set here. We are below the 21, but it does look like we're starting to nip off at the bottom of this momentum wave. You can see we just printed a nice big candle right here. So we just printed a 3% candle in the past. Well, if you look over here, in the past hour and a half, we printed a 3% candle on FET. So it's trying to fight. If it can't get above that 21 and it gets rejected, we're probably going to retest this SR level and drop below that. So just have your alert set. Always look for confluence. Look at your smaller time frames. 1 hour looking good. It looks like we came down and we bounced right off of the 2 hour and then bounced right back up. We got momentum going up. We got like a little trigger wave right here. Money flow going back to the upside. VWAP's a little overextended. FET's still looking good, but overall I expect it to roll over. Cardano is just pumping. First, I want to show you this, and then we're going to go to the my other Cardano chart. So these were the two alarms I told you about last night. Let's go the 2 hour. That was the 1 hour. So these were the two alarms I told you I had set last night. And I said, if we come down and we break this, the alarm goes off. I'm going to be looking for a short all the way down to like 35, which would have been, 3.5% move, something like that. First take profit. Or no, wait a minute. That's wrong. That's the wrong one. My bad. I thought it was like a 5% move right here. This one, if this alarm would have went off, I would have been looking for a short, down to the next SR. Yeah, 5% move. Throw 8-10% on that. It's a nice move. But what happened was my other alarm went off. So I went this way. You know, nice tight stop loss. I didn't get the whole move. I'm already out of the position. I think I got out at like 39 and some change. I have a problem with setting real tight stop losses. So as it moves up, I move my stop loss up. It usually wicks me out. So there you go right there. That's what alarms. That's, if anything, if you take anything from this, set alarms. Look for support levels. If you don't know how to look for support levels, bring up your VPVR. Bring it up on a bigger, start at like a daily. Start at like the daily. Bring it up. Expand it a little bit. And start taking these high volume nodes. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. All my SR levels almost line up perfectly with these high volume nodes. You know what I mean? We got a lot right here. And then work your way down in your time frames to get your more micro view. So when that comes up, look, see my SR level, SR level, SR level, boom, boom, boom. And I'm telling you, until you get like real in depth and you're looking at like volume and stuff, I mean, that is volume, but until you're getting more in depth on it, that's an easy way to set, you know, some like basic SR levels. And then just watch them, back test them, go back and look, see how they've reacted. And that's all you got to do. You know what I mean? Look, we have a level right here. Look at that. Boom, head bump, head bump, head bump, broke through. Coming down, boom, we retested, fell through. Price action here, price action there. So that's all you really have to do to set your levels. So this is my long-term Cardano chart right here. This is from the daily. And we've looked at this before. So this is a Fibonacci like speed fan. Some people use like a Gon fan. I know AJ uses a Gon fan. This is relatively the same thing. You know, it works off a 45-degree angle. It's kind of like a simpler form of spider lines. And we were talking way back here before we even broke this downtrend that we need to break above that, and then we need to get back up and start working our way through these fans. Well, we have officially busted into the 786 on the Gon fan. And you see all this action. Look, we broke through it, or wicked off it, broke through it, pumped back up, fell through it, bounced, hit our head off it, and now we're above it again. So if we can stay above it, and like when this one came back down to retest it, we fell through it. So if we can stay above and then do a nice retest and take off, super bullish. We are also above the 786 on the regular Fibonacci right here. So looking good in the markets all around. And that's about all I have. I don't know where John went. Okay. So John is not with us. I don't know what he's doing.
Here. I'm right here. Okay. I'm right here. Yeah. So I have a few to get into. And I think you already started with PayPal. You talked about PayPal, but this one is kind of similar.
Yeah, we talked about PayPal last night.
Yeah, this one is kind of similar, but a little bit different. I think that, it's trying to make me do a subscription on Bloomberg, but it says register for free. I'm not going to do that. But so what happened is that Robinhood, Revolut, they're exploring joining together to be a part of the $170 billion stablecoin market. And so this is not really news, but they're trying to say that it's news because everybody's trying to get in the stablecoin market. If they have an exchange, every single exchange has had their own stablecoin on their exchange and wanted that one to be the main one, because the thing is that it actually doesn't matter. But if you're using their fake money, they collect fees on your fake money. on their fake money, and they can make sure that it's isolated to their platform so that it's not transferable outside. And no, I didn't get kidnapped. What's up, Jeff Dukes? But yeah, so that is that article.
Not yet.
It's making me pay to get into it, so I'm not going to. And then this is also not really that exciting, but it actually goes with something. I was speaking to somebody here in Colombia, and they were telling me, I said, yeah, I kind of am into crypto a little bit. And they were like, damn, I got scammed out of money because some guy I worked with shilled me some crypto and he stole all the money. And I was like, yeah, people do that. And the only way that you can actually do that, though, is if you don't know. You know, it's with anything that is new. People that don't know are the ones that get scammed, because how could you know better? You know,
right? It's still the wild, wild west out here. You know?
Yeah. But so what they're saying here is U.S. sanctions Russian crypto platforms for laundering money, and you know,
imagine that.
Imagine that. They kind of have to, right? Because they can't accept U.S. money. So the money has to be laundered in order for them to accept the money, because there's no direct place from the U.S. to Russia that is not very, very illegal. So in this instance, they're talking about PM2 BTC. This is an exchange that almost nobody has ever heard of. And if you have, you're probably Russian and laundering money to yourself. So, you know, I know that most of our audience is not that. Says Cryptex is also associated with over 720 million transactions to service frequently used by Russian-based ransomware actors and cyber criminals, including fraud shops, mixing services, exchanges lacking KYC programs, and OFAC-designated virtual currency exchange, Garantex. So what this is telling me here is these are basically the different quarters and the illicit activities, which is kind of crazy because specifically in Q1 of 2021, they had the highest illicit financial transactions specifically around child abuse material, which is random. But look at all this stuff that these places are these are taking part in. So malware is a very small piece of this. Stolen funds are still a very small piece of this. Ransomware are pretty big pieces, but mainstream services are the majority at first, and then it seems that illicit activities come in there around the Q4. So I'll bet that this is like bull market, still money flowing, and then we have
Q4. So you got Q4 18 and then Q1 19. That's going into the bear market right there.
Going into it, you don't think the market was still high at that time or no? Because it's still the top transactions.
The top, Bitcoin's top was like January of 18, I believe.
Oh, gotcha. So that's right at the beginning. That's crazy. And then so after Q4, they're like, yeah, we don't have any real volume, so let's do all the shady stuff.
Right.
It's wild. But so chain analysis, awesome. Company doing really good things for the space. And then let's see, links to carding in documents unsealed by district courts of Eastern Virginia. This guy with a Russian name was charged with 1 count of conspiracy to commit and aid and abet bank fraud in connection with websites that engage in carding or trading in stolen credit card information, which that's so crazy because you can literally go on the dark web right now and pay like $2 to buy somebody's flipping credit card number.
Right.
So it's wild that they like went after it. Well, I mean, not wild they went after them, but like that they were specifically able to trace this one specific instance. That's fascinating.
What does that say? Transitional Organized Crime Rewards Program. Does that say $10 million?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I'll turn them in.
That's the reward on those people?
Yeah, I'll turn them in. Let's find out, guys. Let's all join together and let's find these guys. And,
Hold on. For violations, including conspiracy to commit and aid in abet bank fraud. That's an awfully high freaking reward for somebody committing bank fraud. Damn.
You have to give them a tip that leads to an arrest.
Well, I understand how it works. I could just read it, but I'm just saying that seems like an awfully lot.
It does. It does. But I'm saying we should do it. We're gonna stop the show for 3 weeks, and we're gonna manhunt in IRL, right. And we'll live stream it.
Oh,
yeah, leading to an arrest. So these are both the same person, is what I'm understanding right here.
No, it's 2 different people.
2 different people.
Yeah.
Oh, it says Ivanov, or I thought it said that was his name. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Ivanov or Shock.
Yeah, I thought it was together. I thought it was like Ivanov or Shakanov, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I was like, these guys, I don't even know. I can't even guess here. And then, of course, this one is huge, and I do like CoinDesk, so we're happy about this. DPen is reshaping the internet and empowering users. So we've been talking about DPen here lately. This has been one of the biggest narratives that is starting to blow up, I think, in this space a lot more. It was huge last cycle, and I think it's going to be even more huge this cycle. I mean, we have things like World Mobile Token absolutely ripping. We have Igon absolutely ripping. Dude, and I'm pretty sure Dedium also is absolutely ripping. So we're getting to a place where this narrative is getting very strong, and we're still not even at the biggest point yet of the market, which is crazy. So this point they make here, in recent years, a handful of tech giants have gained an alarming amount of control of the internet, jeopardizing our data privacy and digital security. The recent CrowdStrike incident, and this was when all of the airports were shut down, that this basically was a wake-up call. It's a loud warning that we're facing a much bigger problem, but there's a solution. DPen, decentralized physical infrastructure networks. And I agree. That's what we're doing here with blockchain. This is the point. This is what we're here for. So this op-ed is part of CoinDesk's new DPen vertical. So basically, I mean, I guess this is CoinDesk, so it's not like Cointelegraph where it's only paid. But they're talking about DPen. They've decided to make it a whole sector. This would be Internet of Things, distributed computing, all of these different things that are exciting, real world applications. They're going to be talking about RWAs and different kinds of stuff like that. So let's see, where blockchain networks like GeoNet are pushing the boundaries of location accuracy or 2-centimeter level precision. That is both scary and also like really cool. Such solutions allow farmers to fine-tune crop management like never before, while construction projects could hit new levels of precision and autonomous drones could navigate with pinpoint accuracy. All thanks to networks powered by individuals who both contribute and benefit from it, which is wild to think about that kind of a future. Which, I mean, we all imagine that. We imagine drones doing the majority of useful work, right? And
you've seen those Hive drones, right?
Yes,
like
I love them.
The dragons and stuff like that. Those are freaking awesome.
It's
they make
crazy.
all that. They do the dance and the routine in the air with the. Man, that's awesome.
And then in another instance, the rise of community-driven internet access, like Wi-Fi maps, 150 million active hotspots worldwide, isn't a new option. It's a bold challenge to the outdated telecom monopolies. Meanwhile, Demo allows people to collect, use, and monetize data from their vehicles, simultaneously offering developers special APIs to build applications to leverage this information for use cases like insurance, vehicle maintenance, and fleet management. I think this stuff is so cool. I think this is going to be a super huge narrative.
A big one right there. So scroll up a little bit, just where you left off. So where it says, outdated telecom monopolies. So I'm in a pre-sale for Minute Network.
Yep.
Some of you guys know it is, I think it's the brother of the guy that founded World Mobile Token, because World Mobile Token is a partner of it. And that's what they're doing. They are like decentralizing all these communication networks over VoIP and doing like end to end with like no fees, and it's freaking awesome. You can stake for nodes, and I like it.
I like all this stuff.
I like that narrative.
So I don't really care to listen to the rest of this stuff. And then he's just basically saying that ZK stuff and different use cases with ZK can actually make these networks usable and secure for the individual. That's awesome. We love it. Decentralization, privacy. Let us do what the hell we want with our own funds and with our own internet data. Like, that's crazy that that's even a question.
Right.
So Tornado Cash's Roman Storm case moves to trial as judge denies a dismissal. So Roman Storm, a developer and co-founder.
Are you trying to share that? Because it's not on the screen.
Oh, I was trying to share it, and I guess I closed it instead of clicking share this screen. I thought it was up there. I was reading it hard. So in September 26th, telephone conference, New York District Court, Catherine Polk denied Storm's motion to dismiss 3 federal charges brought by the U.S. Department of Justice that the government prosecutors had lodged plausible allegations against him. Storm and fellow co-founder were charged last August with conspiracy to commit money laundering, which I hate that when it comes to crypto, because they're basically...
So they're charging them. So like, that's weird. So because they wrote the code or because they used it?
Maybe they deployed it and other people used it, and maybe they used it. I'm sure that they probably, I don't know, man. It's a sketchy situation.
Right.
Mixing service weren't illegal until they decided that it was money laundering.
Right.
So his trial is slated for December 2nd. He faces a maximum possible sentence of 45 years in prison if found guilty on all 3 charges.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So there we go. There's that. And then this one I had to share because I think we need to maybe talk about it. So Stacks makes a 30% gain as mainnet upgrade and stablecoin launch approach. So they plan to launch a Bitcoin peg stablecoin, an upcoming network upgrade, and BTC's recent recovery could be connected to Stacks' 30% rally. So Stacks, the native token of Bitcoin.
Have we seen a Bitcoin peg stablecoin that actually works yet, though?
We haven't.
Okay.
I think it's a cool idea. We haven't seen one that works. I think that if it does work, it makes the most sense out of all of it.
Right. Because it would have to be an algorithmic coin, right?
To an extent, yeah. And then the Stacks price rallied as the Nakamoto upgrade approaches. This is supposed to make relief. Okay, so instead of 30-minute transaction times on the Bitcoin network, it will actually be 15.
What?
The transactions on Stacks, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's like... I'm pretty sure it's something like that. Yeah, I mean, you know, we don't use it too much. It's not something that we're that excited about. It's just a Bitcoin layer 2, and there are a ton of them. But I specifically, I think this is cool. I think it's definitely something to look at. I think that what will really be a sign of Stacks being successful will be if we start seeing the Bitcoin peg stablecoin on other chains and then start to be everywhere. I think that's when we'll know that it's a real thing, right?
I'm still cynical that they've come out with an algorithm that'll actually maintain its peg. Yeah.
You know
what I mean? Especially on volatile days.
Yep.
You know, unless it's over collateralized. I don't know, because you're gonna have to burn and mint if it's pegged directly to the allocation of the Bitcoin that's backing it. It's going to constantly be burning and minting the stablecoin to stay pegged at $1.
Yeah.
I mean, at least that's my understanding.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. Beyond that, I mean, we talked about U.S. sanctions. We talked about Tornado Cash. We finished stacks. That's all I got.
Well, I mean, that works. You know, we keep it short tonight. I'm in a lot of pain right now.
From work?
So I have an issue with this like shoulder and nerve area, right? And I went to a chiropractor about a year ago, and they were hitting me with that thing that's like a center punch on your muscle, and it hit a nerve and it messed me up. So I get pain that comes like down
like
my
a sciatic nerve type thing or whatever.
Yeah,
like
but it's in my arm, and it rolls like that, and it comes up from the number one. Well, I've been good. You know, everything's been good. When I went to the trampoline park, while the grandkids were playing, I was sitting in the massage chair, and it's the one with the big rollers.
Yeah.
And it kept rolling over that spot. And when it got done, I was like, oh man, I feel great. I woke up Sunday morning. I was like, oh, what the? And so I just been dealing with this freaking pain. Like when I'm up and moving around, it works itself out. When I'm sitting or in a prone position, it like, I don't know, there's some. So sitting here is what's killing me.
I feel you.
Either way.
Well, I love you, man. This was great. I'm excited about all the stuff we have going on. Anybody out there, you know, I would mint some bosses if you don't have any. And get excited and get ready. Share with everybody what we're doing with the trading bot. We have a video in minor announcements explaining how it's going to look right now, which that's just right now. The UI and the design is just going to get better. So you guys need to understand that we've got these things working out. You know what I mean? A lot of people out there, a lot of projects say they're building and they're not. They just take your money and they leave. And then there's some projects, I'm not going to name their specific names, where they raise a bunch of money and it goes to the lifestyle of the founder, who is anonymous. And, you know, he rides in a Lambo. You ride in, well, your bicycle. So, anyways, we're building. You see what we're doing. We're not taking any of your money. We're spending all the money on things that are towards development, and you can see it. You can ask any questions to us. We're in front of you every single day. And now I'm going to do my damnedest to make sure that we get a Keystone badge on the JPEG Empire account.
What?
Yeah, let's see what I can do. Let's see if I can pull some strings. Let's see whose pecker I got to tug. All right.
On that note, make sure you like, subscribe, share this with a friend. Follow at desert_crypto. Follow at _John Carter. Don't forget all the links in our description. And that's about it.